We are on week 38 of my Law of Attraction Gratitude Journal. Attract more of what you want to create a happy, abundant life. Life was meant to be joyful, and that's your responsibility to create a life that you feel happy about, that you are in alignment with Source, that you're vibrationally really resonating and attracting like-minded people. So today's tip, week 38, says create desire statements that resonate with you. So what I mean by that is creating statements, not so much affirmations, but I'll get into what a desire statement could sound or look like, but just something that makes you feel really good. Because if you have been follow along in my other videos, you'll notice that I always talk about this 3-step law of attraction, deliberate attraction process. So the first thing is to identify my desire. So what is it that you want? You've been reading this gratitude journal for a long time. You've been working with it. So hopefully you have more clarity from working from contrast to what you want now. So once you identify your desire, then step 2 is raise my vibration. So in order to raise your vibration, the law of attraction suggests that you work with perhaps talking about how you're going to feel. So in my journal, what I've done here for raising the vibration desire statements, you can just go ahead and if you've got the book, follow along with me. But so if you want better health, then you can start saying desire statements like, I love how it feels when I'm playing with my children, or I love how it feels when I exercise now and I'm pain-free. You know, I love how it feels when I am thinking about getting together with people and going on a trip where I'm going to do a lot of walking. So I love how that feels, right? Perhaps you're desiring a trip with someone. Or you might want more abundance. So one of your desire statements could be, I get so excited. I get so excited talking about going on a winter vacation. For me, I might say, I get so excited thinking about going to one of our small islands in the area that I live for about a week or so, just to have a nice vacation, walk on the seashore, smell the ocean, listen to the seagulls, meditate, do a bit of yoga. So I get excited about that. So that's going to help me bring in more abundance to be able to easily afford that kind of trip. So another desire statement, if you want better relationships, just thinking about my ideal partner makes me feel so good. It's a good day. It's a good day. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to connect with people. And I just feel great thinking about all the possibilities of the kind of people that I can connect with. So maybe a desire statement you're going to use for better career. You know, you might say something like, you know, it just feels so great to know that other people respect my work. And maybe you're someone that's an entrepreneur, or maybe you're somebody that works for somebody else, or maybe you do volunteer work, right? Whatever it is you desire and want to attract, then of course we're always working with gratitude. That's the whole point of a gratitude journal, is being thankful for the things that you do attract. So if you're not in that desire statement, when you're saying it and you feel like you're not exactly attracting what you want, remember what I always say is just celebrate. I like to celebrate like this, right? Celebrate the closeness of the match. So maybe you haven't found the perfect vacation spot. Maybe you haven't found, again, we're going back to this, whatever your desire is, right? You're going to identify your desire. And you're going to raise the vibration by talking about desire statements. You're also going to be looking for evidence, who's doing or has what I'd like to have. And then the third step in the whole deliberate attraction process is allowing. And I'll talk about that in another one of the segments that I'm doing. So week 38 is create desire statements that resonate with you. And yeah, and so remember too that when you've got all these pages to fill in, and because this is a 52-week journal, do it whenever you want. I don't do mine weekly. I do it when I get the vibration or I get prompted to do something. So you know, set your intention. What is it that you want? last week I was most grateful for. So let the universe and the world know what you were grateful for. Those are good kinds of posts on any social media site that you're using. I totally avoid putting anything negative out there. I like to just stick with the positive. And if someone puts a negative comment on my post, I do delete it. I just prefer to have and look at life in a more positive way, so that people that I want to vibrate with and who find me a vibrational match, those are the people that I'm connecting with. So, and then the next thing that you're going to fill out is I deliberately use the law of attraction to attract. So what have you been looking for? So remember that it's really important that you do know what it is you want, because the law of attraction, if you have yet to identify your desire and you're not clear on what that is, and it's very hard for the law of attraction to say, okay, she wants this, he wants this, he wants that, he wants this. Oh no, they've changed their mind, they want this and that. So get the clarity and then start creating those desire statements that, yeah, this just feels so great, or I love how this feels, or I'm excited about, or, you know, just thinking about how great that vacation is going to be makes me feel so great. And what you'll find is you'll start attracting those things and manifesting those things that are going to make whatever it is you want available to you. So yeah, so thanks for taking time to check out my law of attraction tips. I have started to do something a bit different. I am doing Facebook Live every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So thanks to the viewers watching, I really appreciate it. And if you know anybody that you think could benefit from having a law of attraction journal, then just go to Amazon.com or Amazon.ca and you can buy it. But just remember that, you know, it's not up to you to try and change anybody. It's up to them to maybe take notice that this is time they need to make some changes in their life. So, you know, it's a nice gift. I have a lot of my networking gals that buy, you know, 10 copies to give out for presents or whatever. I even had a government group bought 20 for their employees. So I love that people are paying attention to how just expressing a little bit of gratitude every day can attract more of what we're grateful for in our lives, because that was the whole point of me writing this, for you to know that you are a deliberate attractor. You have the power to create what it is you want in your life. And yes, of course, there are processes and there's timing and there's alignments that have to happen as well. But, you know, if you believe that there is a higher power, there is a creator, source, whatever you want to call it, those are my beliefs. So I like to get connected with that, get aligned. Actually, even before I write in my journal, I like to do a nice meditation and just think about all the great things that have been going on in my life. And, you know, life is a roller coaster of emotions. So there are going to be times when people like you and me, you know, it's the roller coaster. We take a little dip, but you know, we're going to come back up, and then, you know, maybe life gets a little bit emotional again. But, you know, always check in for that alignment with source to get yourself centered, and use the desire statement. So anytime something feels good for you, for what you're attracting, you see evidence of it, you know, feel it, vibrate it, go, wow, I just love when that happens. So that's it for me. You can find more of my law of attraction tips either on my website, empoweredwomeninbusiness.com, under law of attraction, or you can check out my YouTube channel, where I have a variety of different playlists on there. Some are law of attraction, some are emotion code divas, some are about sacred gifts, which is something that I'm very much believe, once people know what their sacred gifts are, that, you know, life just might take you in the direction that you've been missing in your life. So if you're not feeling great in your life, then maybe it's a good time to either, you know, take a look journaling about it, or find something, a program, somebody you can talk to that, you know, inspires you and helps you raise your vibration, because that's what it's all about. You know, the more you raise your vibration, when you connect with someone, they raise their vibration, and on it goes, and we just start creating a happier world, a more joyful, abundant world. That's it from me for now. Have yourselves an awesome day and know that you create the day. So make it a great one.